So as you can see, it's about 7:39 a.m. and to be honest, for me, that is definitely sleeping in. I wish my body knew how to sleep later, but at this point, I just wake up early. But the first thing that I do like to do when I wake up is journal. And I actually got this suggestion from a healer. Her name is Third Eye Freak on Instagram. But I recently got a tarot reading from her, and she told me to start journaling when I wake up. So I do that now in my routine. And when I do this, I will write down any dreams that I had the night before, or I will talk about, any feelings that I have going into the day. Because sometimes I wake up like super anxious to just face the day. And doing this journaling, I've realized has helped me to just write down what I'm feeling anxious about. And I'm able to kind of get out of bed and face the day with a better attitude and a better mood. And yeah, I've been doing this for about a week now, but I can definitely tell a difference in how I wake up and how I just take on the day ahead of me. So I'll do this first and get that out the way. And then once I'm finished doing that, I will go to my bathroom and brush my teeth. And I like to use the Dr. Bronner's all-in-one fluoride-free toothpaste. It's one of my favorite fluoride-free toothpaste because it actually like tastes like toothpaste still. I've tried other fluoride-free and they don't give me that minty taste, whereas I feel like this one does. So I really do like this toothpaste. And also this little outfit I'm wearing is from SMB Athletics. I usually do my morning routine naked, but of course this is YouTube and not OnlyFans. But if you are interested in shopping with them, I will link the outfit below in the description box. Go into my living room and just open my curtains and get some sunlight. Don't mind the mess, y'all. Like I said before, I am moving, and this is just how my apartment looks right now. So yeah, a little messy, but packing can get like that. So after I get some sunlight into my area, I like to go ahead into my kitchen, light an incense, and get ready to make my morning detox drink. Now, if you watched my what I eat in a day video for my Candida diet / intermittent fasting / sugar free, you'll see that I made this lemon, cayenne pepper, apple cider vinegar, and water detox. And I drink this every single day. I've been drinking this every day probably for like almost 2 months now. I definitely started drinking it in January, and I can tell a difference in the days that I don't drink it and the days that I do. And maybe it's just all, in my head. But this is supposed to help detoxify your body, cleanse out toxins. It's good for your gut health. It's supposed to keep you regular. And I can say for me that I've definitely seen benefits. It's helped with my sugar cravings. So I drink this every day. I usually make around 48 to 50 ounces, and I will drink this maybe like I'll definitely start my morning with this, and then I'll have like a glass before lunch, a glass before dinner, and like a glass after dinner. So I'll drink this throughout the day, and at this point I've really grown accustomed to the taste. Some people will add honey or ginger. I don't add honey because, of course, the sugar in honey. But yeah, I'll drink that, and then I'll go back into my bedroom. And meditation is the most crucial part of my day. I feel like it determines how I move throughout the rest of the day. So I like to get my space ready and prepared to go into meditation. So I like to, burn incense, light a candle, and really just get my space prepared to go into meditation. So I like to burn sage to cleanse my space first. And as you can see, I don't burn the actual whole bundle. I break pieces of sage off because one, sage is in danger, and this helps me to, not use a lot of sage. And two, I live in an apartment, so I don't need a lot of smoke. And burning a whole bundle produces a lot of smoke. So I like to burn my sage in this pestle and mortar and just kind of go from there. So you might have missed it, but I flashed a song across the screen. It's The Most High One by Londrell and Lala Delia, and it's actually a prayer. And I listen to this prayer every morning, and I will let that prayer play in the background while I go ahead and kind of let the smoke from the sage, fill up my space and cleanse my space around me. And I will have that prayer in the background, and I like to start my mornings with that prayer. And of course, when you're burning sage, remember to open the windows, and I like to put the sage there and kind of let the smoke blow out. And I always follow up burning sage with burning Palo Santo. I like to have beautiful chorus positivity playing in the background, because that song is talking about bringing love and peace and positive energy into your space. And I like to listen to that while I burn the Palo Santo, and then I put the Palo Santo with the sage to continue to let the smoke kind of burn. And then I'll go into my meditation. I like to do a chakra meditation using red jasper, carnelian, citrine, emerald, blue lace agate, amethyst, and clear quartz. And this is a chakra meditation, so I'll put each crystal on my chakra point, and I will listen to a beautiful course sound healing meditation. And I call this my long meditation. It's about 45 minutes long, but I'm able to do this on the weekends mostly. And when I do this, I just feel so much clarity, so much understanding. I feel like God shows me things that I don't see in my waking mind. So I love to kind of connect with my subconscious mind and do this meditation and really have a better understanding of some things that I've been questioning. And I feel like this helps, and I just always feel better. So at this point, I go back into my kitchen, and I'm in praise and worship mode now. So I'm listening to gospel, and I make my tea. So I have the Digest blend from Moonset Co., and I will also link them down in the description box. And this tea is so good. And I'll put about 3 to 4 teaspoons in a tea bag, and I'll let it steep for about 20 minutes. And then I will come back when those 20 minutes are over, and I will add a scoop of protein. So I use the Vital Proteins collagen creamer, and I take about 1 scoop of that, and I will stir it into the tea. And collagen is supposed to have a lot of benefits, especially for like your hair, skin, and nails. And I can say that I do see the hair benefits. All right, so now that I have my tea made, it is time for me to go back into my room and get my space ready for some prayer and tarot. Now, I know a lot of people are alarmed by tarot. Is it evil? All those things. And we'll get into that in another video. But what I can say, for me, it's definitely helped me strengthen my intuition and, finding different ways to communicate with God, right? So I like to sit down and get my space ready again, just to kind of go into prayer. So at this point, I'll get my cards and put them to the side, but I will get in a space prepared and ready to just talk to God. So I physically talk to God. You see my lips moving, I'm smiling. And most of the time my prayer is expressing gratitude. So I don't really necessarily ask God for things, but I thank God for the things that I have and the things that I do want. I thank God for already giving them to me. So I speak as though I already have them, right? So when I talk to God, I never talk from a place of lack. And then once I feel like, okay, I talk to God, I go right into my tarot reading. And I also, talk to God again and ask to come into the space and, just give me some guidance that I need for today. So I like to do a 3-card pull. So you just saw me shuffle, cut the deck, and then I go ahead and I pull 3 cards. And this reading on this day was wild, and I really didn't understand it. And then it actually played out the rest of the day, and I was just baffled of how it played out because I really didn't know what the cards were trying to tell me. But yeah, so all right, so now that I prayed and meditated, it's time for some yoga. So I love Yoga Motive, and I'm so happy that they have an online platform now where I can watch pre-recorded classes. So that is what I will do. So today I decided that I wanted to do a pelvic floor yoga because I had started running again, and I was noticing a lot of discomfort in my lower back and like my groin area. And I instantly knew that I needed to do some pelvic floor, yoga exercises. So I went on to Yoga Motive, and I have the monthly unlimited membership. And y'all better get on it because the classes are fire. But I also like to do Akimat yoga as well when I do not in-person classes, but when I do live classes. So definitely check out both of those studios, and I will link them below. But I decided to do this pelvic floor yoga, and yoga has honestly, y'all, yoga has changed my life in ways that I cannot even describe. And I try to tell people to do yoga, and I know it's not everybody's thing, but I'm like, are you a breathing human being? Do you move? Literally, that's what yoga is, breathing and moving. Like, if you're a human being, you do yoga. Like, you should be doing yoga. And I know people have their own things, but I'm telling you, yoga, if you give it a chance, it will change your life. It has honestly changed my life in more ways than I can explain, and I will definitely make a more detailed video talking about my yoga journey. But I will say that it has been healing for me. I've experienced true physical healing doing yoga, especially when it comes to womb healing, right? So before I started doing yoga, and this is when I was living in Florida, I was in a job that I didn't like, and I was stressed, and I carried that stress in my womb to the point where like I was having so much pain in my lower back, so much pain in my abdomen and like groin and pelvis area, and it was just tension. Like I was always tense there, clenching. And I went to like the OBGYN, and she was like, nothing's wrong with you, like you're fine. And I'm like, well, why am I in so much pain? And it wasn't until I went to Yoga Motive and started doing classes there where I found real release of that tension, to the point I don't even know when it healed, because like it was just gone. Like gradually as time went on, the pain was gone. And I really attribute to that to yoga and to healing and being in such a healing space at that time. So that's why when I say like I love yoga, yoga has changed my life. It has changed it in so many ways, but that's just one of the physical benefits that yoga has had in my life. But it's had spiritual benefits, mental benefits, and I love it. I really do love it. And this pelvic floor workout is exactly what I needed, because I had a lot of discomfort going into this class in my lower back area. And I feel like this workout right here really helped kind of to loosen that tension, and it felt really good. So yoga is pretty much the conclusion to my morning routine. On a normal Saturday, after this, I'll go run the bathtub and then I'll take a bath. So thank you all so much for joining me on my Saturday morning routine. I wish you all such a beautiful day full of love, light, and happiness. And thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on my journey. So thank you all so much.